Hi there. We're going to do a little bit more with solving equations. In this video, we're going to look at some special cases. So some special cases that come up when solving. So this is probably one of my more advanced videos. So if you haven't seen all my other solving videos, I recommend watching those first before this one. So first problem, I have -5 plus 5x, 5, well, parentheses x minus 7, parentheses equals -40 plus 5x. So first thing I see here is parentheses. I would like to get rid of those. So I'm going to take this 5. This is a positive 5 here. Let's distribute it on through. So if I do that, 5 times x is 5x. 5 times -7 is -35. Still have that -5 out front that I have not touched yet. All right, and then on the right side we have no parentheses to distribute, so stays the exact same. Now, before I start worrying about solving this, I want to make sure my left and right side, make sure we've combined all of our like terms. So on the left side, see a -5 plus 5x minus 35. I see this -5 and minus 35. We can combine those. So first off, the 5x is going to come down. The -5 minus 35 is -40. On the right side, there is nothing to combine there. So the -40 plus 5x stays the exact same. Okay. So always distribute, combine like terms if you can on the left and on the right. And then finally we can get to solving. So now that I'm ready to solve, I see I have x's on both sides of the equal sign. So we would like to get those together. So I either got to move x's to the right or take the x's on the right and move them to the left. I'm going to take this 5x, I want to move it to the right, so the opposite of 5x is -5x. Do it to one side, got to do it to the other because I'm trying to cross over the equal sign. And let's see what we get here. So on the left side, 5x minus 5x, that's 0. So I have -40 on the left side. On the right side, I have that -40, which I'm not touching, and then 5x minus 5x, that's also 0. So a lot of times this result right here will freak people out because they're like, well, where did all my x's go? What's the answer? We've done everything correctly. This type of answer here is a special case. It means something to us. So we're left with -40 equals -40. So you got to ask yourself, are these the same number? Because this equal sign are saying these are equal. -40 equal to -40. Because these are equal to each other, what this means is it means there are infinite solutions. There are infinite solutions. So a little bit more on what that means to us is, say I wanted to go back and check my answer on this. Infinite solutions means any number you can think of will be a solution to this problem. So if I think I want to use x equals 7, if I plug it in on both sides, it's going to work. It's going to say that's a correct answer. If you plug in x equals 3, you plug it in for the x's, that's going to work. Any number you can think of, x equals -8, x equals -500, any answer you think of will be a solution to this problem. There's an infinite amount of solutions there. Any number you could think of would work. So we write infinite solutions. Okay, so that's one of the special cases we could see. So let's show you one more. So our second problem here, I see I have 6x plus 1 equals -6, parentheses, 1 minus x, parentheses. As always like to distribute, combine like terms on left and right. Left side, 6x plus 1. The 6x and the 1, they are not like terms, so leave them alone. On the right side, we got this -6 that we can distribute. -6 times 1 is -6. And then -6 times -x, negative times a negative is a positive 6x. Nothing I can combine right there, so we're going to leave that alone. So now I'm ready to solve this. And I see I got x's on both the left and the right. Would like to get those together. So I'm going to take this 6x and I want to move it to the right side. So the opposite of 6x is minus 6x on both sides. Now, when we do this, 6x minus 6x, that's 0, so that's gone. I have a 1 on the left. On the right side, I have a 6x minus a 6x. Those are opposites, so we get 0 again. So all that's left is a negative 6. So all my x's, again, completely disappeared. Does not mean we did anything incorrect. Just got to look at what's going on. So what I have here is I have 1 equals negative 6. So you got to ask yourself, does 1 ever equal negative 6? No. They are different numbers. They are not going to work. What this means is it's the opposite of infinite solutions, which means, hey, there's multiple answers that work. What happens here is we're going to get no solution. What that means is no matter what you plug in here, nothing is going to work. X equals 2, not going to work. X equals 3, not going to work. X equals negative 50, not going to work. No solution can be found here. There's no value for x that will work up here. None of those will work. So things you got to look out for is, what does it mean when you have two numbers that are the exact same on both sides? That's infinite solutions. If you get two numbers left that are different, that means no solutions. And this was solving equations, special cases.